Breaking news. This just dropped on Minnesota Vikings news, and you won't believe what we've just uncovered. Week 13 was monumental for the Minnesota Vikings, and the outcome is going to leave you speechless. So, make sure to hit that subscribe button and activate the notifications right now. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Trust me, this is one of the biggest stories of the season, and we're about to dive deep into it. The Minnesota Vikings entered Week 13 with a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a chance to start the season at 10-2, a record that very few teams in the NFL ever reach. Their opponent, the 6-5 Arizona Cardinals, a team that was riding a 4-game win streak, until they took a brutal loss to the Seattle Seahawks in Week 12. The Cards were hungry to bounce back, and for 3 quarters on Sunday, it looked like they might just do it. But then, the unthinkable happened. Enter Sam Darnold, who stepped up when the Vikings needed him the most. Yes, you read that right. Sam Darnold, the guy we all thought was just a backup, came in and turned the game around. After 3.5 quarters of struggling to move the ball, Darnold led a late-game rally with a 10-point surge, pushing the Vikings ahead for a 23-22 win. And that score? It didn't change after the Vikings defense came up with a massive final stand. The Vikings defense held on tight, bending but not breaking for most of the game, and when it mattered most, they delivered. But here's the twist. It wasn't just the defense that earned this win, it was Sam Darnold. This wasn't just another close win. This was a statement that proves Sam Darnold has what it takes. What did we learn from this game? Well, let me tell you, Sam Darnold is tough, intelligent, and most importantly, good. Before the game, local insider Charlie Walters reported that the Vikings hadn't ruled out Darnold as their quarterback of the future for 2025. After Sunday's performance, you'll understand why. Darnold has struggled with consistency throughout his 7-year NFL career, often trying to force things when the game wasn't going his way. But not this week. This week, he showed patience and composure. Despite taking 5 sacks and seeing his offense barely break 75 total yards by halftime, Darnold kept his head in the game. By the end of the third quarter, he was 14-for-19, 131 yards, and had thrown a touchdown. Then came the fourth quarter. With the game on the line, Darnold led the Vikings to victory, finding Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson, and even Aaron Jones, who redeemed himself with a game-winning touchdown after a tough outing earlier. Darnold didn't just manage the game, he won it. When the stakes were high, he executed. He's exactly what you want in a franchise quarterback. Calm under pressure, smart with the ball, and ready to step up when it's time to close out a game. If you've been waiting for that aha moment from Darnold, where he shows us he can be that leader, this was it. But there's another story brewing that needs attention. Aaron Jones. Unfortunately, we need to talk about his butterfingers. He's been struggling with a sudden case of what can only be called a butterfinger syndrome, and it's becoming a real issue. On Sunday, not only did he fumble once, but he fumbled twice in the first quarter. That's not something we can just ignore, folks. It's costing the team at critical moments, and it's something the Vikings have to fix if they want to keep winning. So, what do you think? Is Sam Darnold the real deal for the Vikings moving forward? Will Aaron Jones get his act together? Or is his fumble problem too much to overcome? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because we're about to dive even deeper into this in our next video. And don't forget, subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated on all things Minnesota Vikings. You do not want to miss what's coming next. Let's talk about it.